Hey, this is Zach from JZ Anime, and this is Boruto episode 47 review. Man, this episode was great for one particular reason, if I'm honest. Naruto, like his short amount of screen time was amazing. I mean, Orange Flash, I guess. His father was the Yellow Flash, so I guess he's the Orange Flash now, and the dude was moving. Yeah, it's at the end of the episode. Man, I'm sorry. I just can't skip. I mean, I'm hyped, and this scene really just every scene as far as Naruto in this series of Boruto, like fighting or doing anything, has just been really captivating to me. Whether it's been him spending time with the family or in the solder art, like that one scene where Kumar, kind of comes out of, or, like, expresses his power a little bit, and Naruto grabs the blade and crushes it and tells him, calm down and everything. Like, that scene was an amazing scene, And this scene, yet again, I mean, not even that fascinating, I guess, or long of a scene, but just so much was expressed, I guess, through emotion, emotion. So motion, yeah, he was moving. I don't know what I'm saying. Anyway, yeah, through emotion, like, I mean, him just standing out there, with his hand once he passed Boruto and Shikadai, and they were like, "What was that?" And then the other guy was like, I guess he could kind of see it coming, but he didn't really know what it was either until he saw, like, Naruto stopped on the tracks. And dude, I mean, Naruto just, holy smokes. And I have to say this, like, this is something I feel like they didn't even capture in the Boruto movie. Like, adult Naruto standing right there looked like what Kakashi talked about in the Genin graduation exams to Boruto, like that resolve. Like, you could just tell he was just full of, like, that resolve, like, like, I have all this power. And it's kind of sprinkled through Boruto, like, obviously there's whispers of, like, Naruto being the hero of the Great Ninja, Fourth Great Ninja War, and like, his power and just the status, kind of, he's, pretty much got just like a legendary seinin status. Like, yeah, like, he's just like, he's, like, he's renowned now. I mean, people know him and know what he's capable of. I mean, even that guy, when he saw him, he's like, it's him, and probably pooped his pants. But yeah, I mean, so, like, but in that scene, just right there, man, his look, like, the animation was great. Art in this episode, period, great, amazing. But his look, like, the look in his eyes, his features, just like, it was just like, he's like, I'm about to unleash my wrath, and, like, put it into this, like, you're not coming into my village, my family, because he envisions the whole village as his family now. Like, he told his wife, like, my dream was to become a Hokage. Now my dream is, for this village to be my family and for peace to endure to the next generation and on and so forth. And, just enduring and being noble, extending through the generation. But anyway, but it just really shows there, like, he was just, that look of determination, like, I will end you, pretty much, is just amazing. Like, man, the scene's awesome. Like, loved it. Yeah, and like I said, like, I don't even think the Boruto movie really even captured that well. Like, I think they still kind of had the persona, even though it was years later. Like, I don't think they really define the maturity level differences. I mean, like, you knew Naruto was an adult, but, like, I don't know, they didn't show much character, personality to him, in my opinion. So, like, that he was like Hokage. And of course, the movie's very short, an hour, and they had to push, a lot of information, so the pacing. I mean, basically what I'm saying is, like, I'm so excited for the tuning arc because I just know they're gonna do it well, and I have this gut feeling that they just been on board, like they've been about this. Like they're seriously. I think it's gonna be 3 to 5 months long. I think they're really gonna animate the movie and the manga of this arc really well. I think it's gonna be jam packed, full of action, which I know as Boruto fans and previously Naruto fans, we've all been waiting for. You know, we got a little action in the starter arc and the Mitsuki arc. You know, we're waiting for those really insane animation fights, and me personally, like, the fights are just amazing when there's a lot of taijutsu. I mean, you can do all these big fancy jutsus that are like, you know, all the extravagant, flashy stuff all day long, but there's just something about when you throw and put them hands together. Wow, it's just great scenery, and it's great to watch. I love it. You know, I mean, obviously, the Great Valley fight with Sasuke and Naruto. You know, Obito and Kakashi. Like, all these great taijutsu fights, man, are some of the best fights, you know, and I'm ready to see that. I think they're going to showcase a lot of that. I mean, they have time now. Like, there's no, like, budget rush. Like, hey, this is the movie. We only have, like, an hour screen time. You got to push that. And, honestly, for how long the movie was, they did an amazing job. I loved the movie, but I'm really excited. And I know that's a lot of people are kind of like, yeah, I'm just waiting for them to get past this and get into the new stuff in the manga. I am too, but I feel like they're going to do a really great job with this arc coming up. Some other things in this episode, I mean, obviously we got to see more expansion on the Ryogi's Ice Style Jutsu, which was cool. Something big, you know, you got the Gale Palm Boruto stream featuring Shikadai, which was, you know, pretty cool, I guess. I mean, like, I don't know, it's getting repetitive. I really wanted to see Boruto unleash some kind of form of purple lightning that's like kind of like in the opener video. Like, that's what I was hoping. I was hoping for like Boruto to get it. I'm still waiting. I'm wanting Boruto to get his action and get this going. Like, yeah, and I just kind of thought, I mean, I hate to criticize, but I'm just being honest. Like, you know, like, there was some fancy jutsu and stuff. I mean, you had the genjutsu that Ryogi was under, which was, to me, like a form of, like, curse mark genjutsu. So that was kind of cool to see. I mean, obviously, they didn't give a lot of information away, or origins to where that stuff come from, and don't know if it's going to tie into some of the manga stuff that's been happening. With the Card Clan. I know some of y'all don't read the anime, but you probably have already heard that name, so it's not spoiling too much. But anyway, yeah. So that was cool in the episode as well. What did I think of this arc totally? I mean, in my opinion, I was thinking about it today because I watched it early this morning. I watch these episodes real early in the morning because I'm an electrician. I get up early, you know, so I kind of go ahead and watch it like the minute it's out on Hulu, like 4 o'clock, 4:30, something like that. But I was kind of thinking later in the day while I was working, like, if they would have tied in this arc with like the Hidden Mist arc, I think it would have went better, in my opinion. Like, if they would have kind of wrote them and merged them together. And I know, you know, like, they were still Genin, or they were not even Genin, they were academy students and everything like that. But I don't know, like, if they could have tied both those arcs together, I think as a whole, these two arcs that are separate, that everyone's kind of been like, they're okay. Because that's my initial thought. It was the okay arc. I mean, I thought they were going to do a lot more stuff with action-wise. This arc was talk no jutsu, in my opinion. I mean, I don't know. I wasn't satisfied with the action. So, I mean, I enjoyed the graduation exams and Mitsuki's arc and Sadara's arc more than this arc, if I'm honest. I mean, heck, I even think I enjoyed the nude arc more than this arc. I mean, there's cool stuff to see visually, and probably a lot of Easter eggs that are hitting that tough stuff towards the future, maybe. And maybe some possible returning characters, you know, maybe when Boruto goes to, like, adult or whatever, or I don't know, maybe after the tuning exam arc. I don't know, some of these characters could return. I don't know. But yeah, like, definitely solid animation in this episode. Decent art, just kind of wasn't satisfied with the action, like I said. Preview for next episode was pretty much like, I guess pretty much just going to be filler and probably laying the foundation and setting the stage for the tuning exams. And probably filling in some plot holes, I imagine, or tying in, knitting together some of the manga and the anime. Man, I want to talk about it, but I don't know. In my opinion, I don't know how you could just watch an anime and not read the manga. I mean, with Boruto. Black Clover is an exception because Black Clover was so ahead and anime. Anyway, yeah, I feel like they're probably going to tie in the two together, fill in some plot holes. Yes, with some characters. Man, and I'm just ready. The hype is real. Like I'm ready to see Sasuke again. Not gonna lie, I'm ready to see Naruto and Sasuke get it. Ready to see some action, some taijutsu action. I'm ready to see who this third Akatsuki member could be and what they'll develop it into. And honestly, like, I'm feeling this way about it. Like, I kind of hope they don't follow the manga. Like, if they're introducing a whole new Akatsuki member, like, I'm hoping they just, like, take the reins and, like, go their own direction and find a way to tie it back into the manga later, maybe. But I just want them to just, like, I hope, like, Kishimoto has just signed off, like, hey, have complete freedom. Like, don't look at my movie as, like, concrete, you have to follow it, you know, to the T. Like, that was just kind of, like, an idea or, like, a blueprint, but feel free to expound upon that or amend the blueprint, you know, so to speak. So, I hope they do that. Like, I really do. I hope they take it in a direction that's very entertaining, and that obviously we have waited a while for it, you know, like, I imagine it's literally going to be a solid year. This is episode 47, and it's rumored that it's going to either start in late March or the beginning of April, so pretty much I think it's going to be 52 episodes, so a complete year. Yeah, so if that's true, it'd be a complete full year, 52 episode every week, you know, waiting on the reanimation of the movie as far as into the storyline. And they have, in my opinion, taken their time, built up stories, had character development, like everything's set. Like, we're good. Let's kick it off and let's take our foot off the brake and, like, put it on the gas. Like, I'm ready for them to put it in gear and drive and move, you know, and just really come out the gate with, like, we're about to take it to the next level. So, yeah, totally ready for it. If you like the music you're hearing below my voice, my personal channel, there will be a link there that you can check out. Also, Saturday or Sunday, Lord willing, Jacoby will be with me, and we will be doing a recap of Boruto and Black Clover, and maybe we're going to have a pretty big discussion, so just tune in for that. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our channel. We're going to start pushing content. Like, we're going to try to get more involved in the community on all platforms. We're kind of getting things set to push more on social media too, as well, and not just on YouTube. And get involved and get growing a community. Like I said in my previous video, you know, we're looking to also review in the future Attack on Titan, Tokyo Ghoul, of course Boruto and Black Clover. Some new stuff come out and we really enjoy it, you know. We'll review it and put it in the slot to be discussed. So yeah, this is JZ Anime, and tune in again next time.